Shalom Israel, Shalom. Kala la yamla, Allah YaHaWah, YaHaWah, BaHaSham, YaHaWaShi, BaHaSham, Rakaha Qadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach well and rule well, who taught me this truth in its entirety, according to the Bible. Peace and salutation to the fellow laborers, the hopeful elect, the Akim, pushing this truth at risk of their own lives throughout the four corners of the earth. And to the Akwith listening and learning, Shalom. It's your brother Shema from the Pillars of Benjamin camp here in Toronto with another lesson. And through the spirit and power of YaHaWah YaHaWaShi, the title will come. But we'll get right into it. This news article came out momentarily ago on RT News, January 15th, 2021, the year hastening, right? And the title of the article, Microsoft, Oracle, and Company full speed ahead on Crown Royal 19 Maxine passports, citing incipient government demand, right? So the governments are basically telling Microsoft and his cronies, his cohorts, to speed this up, speed up the Crown Royal passports, man, right? Anyways, let's read it. U.S. tech and health behemoths have joined forces to roll out yet another Crown Royal vaccination passport, dangling a return to international travel, but raising more questions about the future of privacy. Privacy's done, man. Privacy's out of here, right? Done, finished. Along with healthcare, nonprofit Mayo Clinic, Health and Tech, Salakia. Along with healthcare, nonprofit Mayo Clinic, Health and Tech companies, including Microsoft, Salesforce, and Oracle, have united to form the Vaccination Credential Initiative. That's that. Keep your ears open for this term, this coined term, right? Vaccination Credential Initiative, aimed at devising a secure health passport, in quotations, health passport, that tracks the bearer's vaccination status across borders. In a press release on Thursday, the CEO of VCI, which is the Vaccination Credential Initiative, the CEO of ZCI member of the Commons Project Foundation argued such passports were necessary. They're saying they're necessary to safely return to travel, work, school, and life. You see that? Travel, work, school, and life. For everything, man. They're going to bring it in for travel, the tourism industry, but it's for everything. Travel, work, school, and life, while protecting their data privacy. The group is working, look at that little advertisement there. Personal, social distancing, alarms, and no job show that individual freedoms at work will be the next victims of Crown Royal 19, right? It's the victor. Hey, us in this truth, we've been telling you this from time, man. You know what I mean? We've been telling you this from time. That's all being stripped away, right? The elites have an agenda, man, right? They're gonna try and chip the world. And the RFID chip is the microchip. It is the mark of the beast. The RFID chip is the mark of the beast. We're gonna get that. That scripture is for this article. The group is working on technology that will allow stuck recipients. Gotta watch our words, man. Stuck recipients. Salakia. Where was I? The group is working on technology that will allow stuck recipients to carry an encrypted copy of their immunization credentials, right? Storable in the digital wallet of their choice, right? This is how they're going to bring in this of their choice. This is just the beginning. Ultimately, they're going to set up their server, right? Right, and where they want their server. And their choice of where they want you to store your credentials, right? If the recipient does not have a smartphone, they could receive a paper version printed with a specialized QR code. The participants have emphasized they want to make electronic access to vaccination testing and other medical records accessible to rich and poor alike. Rich and poor alike. Let's get a scripture, man. right? We've been blowing the trumpet, warning the mark of the beast is the microchip. And this is how they're gonna this is how they're gonna bring it in, man, with this pandemic crisis. You see me? Right? Esau, Edom, the wicked elites want to chip the whole world, man. Revelation chapter 13. Rich and poor alike. Revelation 13, verse 16. And he causeth all. Who causeth all? Esau, Edom, the wicked, the elite, the banking families, the ruling class elites, right? And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Let's continue with the article. Salakia. The group is working on technology that will allow vaccine recipients to carry an encrypted copy of their immunization credentials storable in the digital wallet of their choice. If the recipient does not have a smartphone, they could receive a paper version printed with a specialized QR code. The participants have emphasized they want to make electronic access to vaccination testing, Salakia, and other medical records accessible to rich and poor alike, as easy as online banking, in the words of Oracle executive Mike Cecilia. However, there remains no proof that receiving the recently approved Pfizer, BioNTech, or Moderna vaccines actually will stop the recipient from spreading the virus, as both companies have admitted. VCI members nevertheless believe that being able to produce proof of inoculation is a vital step to resuming international travel, and that governments and airlines will soon demand travelers, Salakia, and that governments and airlines will soon demand travelers carry such proof with them. Demand, right? There's no way around this, man. Right? The whole planet. While VCI and other developers of vaccine passports like Common Pass insist these projects are the result of growing demands by governments and the travel industry for proof of vaccination, some in that industry believe that requiring vaccine passports would actually spell the death of tourism. Let's go on. I don't want to read this whole. I don't want to make it too long. Health passports for air travel mean mandatory Crown Royal 19 vaccines cloaked in the illusion of choice. Cloaked in the illusion of choice. Us in this truth, even tell you this, man. It's cloaked. This is how they present it, as a solution, right? As a solution. Los Angeles last month announced it will allow recipients of the Crown Royal to store proof of vaccination in their smartphone wallets. While the technology will initially be used to remind them of when to get their second shot, officials have admitted it could eventually be used to allow recipients privileged access to large gatherings of air travel. Let's get a preset, man. This is how they're bringing it in, and it's Microsoft and his cronies, man. Bill Gates and them, man. Right? Digital passport. The mark of the beast is the RFID chip, and he had power to give life. Revelation 13, verse 16, once again. And he causeth all. Who causeth all? Wicked Esau, the bank elites, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. Right? The populaces, the people of this earth. It doesn't matter your status. Right? All. Right? Free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. That's the mark of the beast, the RFID chip. This word mark here is karagma, meaning a physical mark, a physical carving in your body, in your skin, and that no man might buy or sell. No man might buy or sell. No man might buy or sell. You can't do any transactions without this, right? And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark. You're gonna have to have this mark to do any transactions in the earth, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name, right? That QROC code they're talking about, the QR code, barcodes, right? The number of his name, the name of the beast, Babylon the Great, America the Great, birth from Rome, the beast system, NATO and the EU, the beast system, birth from Rome, America the Great. This is the system they want to introduce, the The RFID chip is the mark of the beast. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Right? The mark of the beast is the microchip. Can't say it enough. Cloaked in an illusion of choice. Right? Revelation 3, we'll close out with this. Just quick edification. Feed the sheep, feed the lambs. Can't say it enough, man. Don't take that prick, that stuck. Don't take that stuck. Don't take that mark, don't take that chip. You see me? Revelation 3 verse 10. YaHaWaShi said this, red letter, our Lord. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience. Right? The word of my patience. Who's going to keep the word of YaHaWaShi's patience? The saints, the elect, beginning with the elect. The afflictions, the suffering, the law, statutes, and commandments. The elect. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. This hour of temptation is the should I, shouldn't I? That's going to come on the whole world. Should I take this? Shouldn't I take this? The whole world is going to be faced with this decision. Should I, shouldn't I? Right? I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world, the whole planet, to try them that dwell upon the earth. To try them. Many are going to take it, man. Many are going to take it. But it says in Revelation 14, if you take it, it's destruction, man. You see me? Revelation 14 verse 13 verse 14, Salakia. Revelation 14 verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, that's the mark of the beast, the RFID chip. If you receive this mark, what will happen? Verse 10, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. Indignation is righteous anger, righteous judgment. And he shall be tormented with fire. What fire? The nuclear fire. The ICBMs that are going to lay waste to America the Great, Babylon the Great. Who's going to be tormented with it? Those that take this mark. And brimstone in the presence of the holy angels, in the presence of the angels, the chariots, and YaHaWaShi. And in the presence of the Lamb being YaHaWaShi. Right? So it's destruction if you take it, man. Ultimately, the ICBM missiles, along with the chariots, with the world ignorant cause UFOs, with YaHaWaShi, is going to come and lay waste to America the Great, Babylon the Great. You take that chip, man, you're going to eat a missile. Your missile food. I pray you're edified. I don't want to Kwam Yasharala. Wa Abad Babal.